I recently watched a business owner spend 45 minutes manually copying customer emails from one system to another. That's 45 minutes of mind-numbing copy and paste work. And when I asked why she didn't automate it, she said, I know I should be using AI for this stuff, but every time I sit down to figure it out, I get overwhelmed and just don't. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, she's burning more than 4 hours every week on tasks that AI could knock out in minutes. Well, today I'm going to fix that overwhelm permanently. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap of exactly where AI can save you the most time in your specific business. I'm Rob Fernango, and if you've ever said, I know I need to use AI, but I don't know where to start, this video will help fix that problem. We're going to develop a specific and actionable list of where AI can save you hours every week. But here's the key. We're not going to AI-ify everything. That's both expensive and counterproductive. We're going to be strategic instead. I've got a free AI Business Audit worksheet that walks you through this entire process. The link is in the description below. So let's get to it. Here's what's at stake. The average small business owner I see finds at least 3 to 5 hours of weekly time savings from this audit. That's 250 plus hours a year. So what's your time worth? Really? Do the math. But you only get results when a task checks these specific boxes. It's eating more than an hour per week of your time. It's repetitive with clear steps. Or it involves writing, research, or basic analysis. If a task checks 2 of these boxes, that's a candidate for using AI to help. And if you have a task that checks all 3, then congratulations, you found your AI goldmine. All right, let's do this audit together. I'm going to show you exactly how this works using my worksheet. You can follow along or grab the worksheet and do this later. First, I want you to list every recurring task you do weekly or monthly. And I do mean everything. Writing emails, updating spreadsheets, planning social media, customer follow-ups, inventory updates, whatever it is, put it on the list. In this example, we're going to see we've got, say, customer follow-up emails that take about 3 hours a week. We've got social media planning that takes about 2 hours a week. Inventory tracking that takes about 1.5 hours a week. And writing product descriptions. Again, that's about 2 hours a week. Now, be honest about your time. Your chances are you're probably underestimating. I know that when I plan out timelines, I need to increase them by about 50%. So this works best when you have that kind of clarity. Now, here's where it gets interesting. For each task, ask yourself 3 questions. 1, does this take more than 1 hour per week? 2, am I doing the same steps repeatedly? And 3, does this involve writing, research, or organizing information? Now watch what happens when I apply this to our examples. We see for customer follow-ups, this involves more than an hour a week, it's repetitive, and it involves writing, so it's high priority. For social media planning, it's more than an hour a week, repetitive, and it involves writing, so it's also high priority. Then with inventory tracking, it's more than an hour a week and it's repetitive, but it does not involve writing, so it's a medium priority. And product descriptions involve time and writing, but they're not really repetitive, so it's also a medium priority. Now, look at your high priority tasks. Pick the one that's costing you the most time. That's your starting point. In this example, customer follow-ups is the clear winner. 3 hours a week of repetitive writing. That's 150 plus hours a year of the same basic task. And wouldn't it be great if we could have AI help do some of the heavy lifting on this? So here's the best part. You don't need to become an AI expert to start streamlining this process. You just need to have one conversation. So open ChatGPT, Claude, or any AI tool and type in something like this. You are my business assistant. I spend 3 hours every week writing follow-up emails to customers who visited my website but didn't purchase. These emails need to be friendly, helpful, and encourage them to complete their purchase. How should I approach asking you to help with this? When you submit this, you find out then that ChatGPT is going to give you information on how to tell it what it is that you want so that it can go ahead and provide the best response. So it has ways to frame your request, give it the context, provide raw details. Ask it to give you the format that you need to write, for example, 3 short follow-up emails for cart abandoners that feel warm and helpful. Decide on an output style. And then it says, if you want, I can set up a reusable template with personalization slots. Do you want me to draft a set of 3 reusable follow-up email templates for your visited but didn't purchase audience to get you started? Notice how this starts with the problem you're trying to solve, not what the AI can do for you. That's crucial. And I've got a whole video on this approach coming next week. The AI will guide you to better prompts and more effective approaches. You're literally just having a conversation about how to save time. But here's the critical reality check. AI doesn't make decisions for you. What it does is handle the repetitive writing and organizing so you can focus on strategy and growth. Try this approach with your top task this week. Just start the conversation. That's all you have to do. All right, so here's your homework. And yes, I'm calling it homework because this only works if you actually do it. So this week, download the AI Business Audit worksheet. The link is in the description below. Complete the 15-minute audit. Then pick your one highest priority task. Open an AI tool and start that conversation. There are some additional prompts in the worksheet to help you with this. Now, here's what's going to happen when you do this. You're going to save more time than 90% of business owners who just watch AI videos but never really implement anything. And look, if you want a step-by-step guidance on implementing these strategies without the trial and error, I've got the AI Growth Accelerator membership, where entrepreneurs get expert guidance and proven systems. The link to the membership is also in the description below, where you can get exclusive access for a 7-day free trial. So if this clicked for you, if you're thinking, yeah, this is exactly what I needed, hit that subscribe button because I've got more practical AI strategies coming every week. And download that AI Business Audit worksheet right now. Again, the link is in the description. Don't wait. Your future self is going to thank you when you're getting those 3 to 5 hours back every week. Welcome to Working Smarter with AI. Let's do this.